Today I am sharing with you my must-haves for nursing / pumping. I am no longer pumping. I was exclusively pumping Laney because she was in the NICU for the first 6 weeks, so I really wasn't able to breastfeed her as if she were a newborn coming straight home. I did nurse her a few times while I was in the hospital with her, but not very much. So I was pretty much an exclusive pumper. But I found my top 10 products that really got me through my breastfeeding / pumping journey. So I really wanted to share them with you guys because they made life so much easier and more comfortable for me. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. We are gonna go ahead and jump on in. So the first thing that I wanna mention is a pump. Whether you're breastfeeding or pumping, a pump is definitely a must-have. I was lucky enough to receive one through my insurance company. If you just had a baby, definitely contact your insurance company because a lot of insurance policies will cover a full price pump for you. The one that I received was the Amita Purely Yours. And what I loved about this pump is that it is travel friendly. So it does plug into the wall when you're at home, but it is also battery operated so that you can take it with you on the go. Me being exclusively pumping, I had to pump on the go. So I would carry this in my pump bag and just make sure that the batteries were always fresh in it and I could pump wherever I was at. So I definitely recommend contacting your insurance company first to see if they will cover your pump full price or if they'll cover partial of your pump or part of your pump. Either way, a pump is a definite must-have, and this one by Amita was a really great one. Also, Medela is a great brand for pumps. I used a Medela pump when I would go to the NICU to visit Laney. They would have pumps there for us to use, and I really loved the Medela ones, but the Amita is also a really great option. Also, to go along with pumping is a hands-free pumping bra. This literally gave me life when I was pumping because I would pump for like 20-minute sessions, sometimes a little longer if I had the extra time. And it is the worst thing ever to sit there and hold the pumps to your chest. So to have a hands-free pumping bra literally was life. This one I got from Target and it is the Lanisnoh brand. So it's the Lanisnoh hands-free pumping bra and literally a lifesaver. I loved this thing. It's a one-size-fits-all and it just Velcros on the back so that you can adjust it to your own perfect size. So I highly, highly recommend getting a hands-free pumping bra. It's literally the best thing ever. Moving on to some clothes, I wanted to mention my favorite bra for when I was pumping. And this one is by Bravado, and it is the most comfortable bra ever. I got one in tan and one in black. And this is the Body Silk Seamless Nursing Bra. It is just, this is the best thing ever. And honestly, even though I'm not nursing or pumping anymore, this is just a really comfortable bra to wear around the house. And this is what it looks like. It's nothing pretty. It's nothing fancy. Let me clip it real quick. Okay, so here it is. Nothing pretty, nothing fancy, but it seriously is so comfortable. It has little bra cups in it so that it kind of helps to shield the nipples because whether you're breastfeeding or pumping, your nipples are out and about at all times. I ended up getting mine in a size small, which is crazy because I'm a 32 double D, but the nursing bras I've noticed run big to accommodate your swelling, milk-filled boobs. So the Bravado website has a size chart on it. So you can go on there and figure out exactly what size you need. But I figured I would at least be a medium, maybe even a large, because those are the sizes that I wear in like sports bras. But that was not the case with the nursing bras, and these fit perfectly. They covered everywhere, and I'm pretty broad-chested, and they covered me really well. So highly, highly recommend these. Again, I got it in the tan. I also got it in the black. You can purchase these on the Bravado website. I got mine off of diapers.com. I love diapers.com because depending on how much you spend, you can get free 2-day shipping, and it's amazing. So highly, highly recommend these nursing bras, whether you are exclusively breastfeeding or pumping or both. Sticking with more apparel, I wanted to mention my favorite nursing tank, and they're by the brand Rosie Pope. I got mine in 3 different colors. I got it in black, I got it in nude, and I got it in gray. And these are the Rosie Pope Seamless Nursing Camis. They are so amazing. I love these because they're very fitted and they really suck you in, which is perfect for after giving birth because it just like helps support your midsection and they make you feel really good about yourself. And not to mention the cut of these is very flattering and very sexy, which can really help with your confidence level after giving birth, because if you're anything like me, I felt like a big old blob. So anything that could help me feel better about myself, I was all about. Again, they have bra cups in them to shield your nips, and they're nice and thick and padded, so they really cover any kind of hard nip slip looks, if you get what I'm saying. Because if you know anything about breastfeeding or pumping, your nipples are almost always hard and they show through everything. So these are awesome. They clip also on the back, so you can wear them crisscross, like racerback style if you wanted to. And then they clip off in the front. And the clips are nice and sturdy. They don't slip, they don't pop off, anything like that. I really, really love these nursing tanks. I think that they are amazing, and I highly recommend them. You can get them off Rosie Pope. I got mine off of Amazon actually, and they're Prime, so you can get them free 2-day shipping with Prime. I'm sure a lot of you are all about that life. But these are amazing. I got mine in a size small, and the Rosie Pope website has a sizing chart, so if you're curious about your size, you can go on there and check it out. But these tanks are just amazing. I highly recommend them. They're amazing quality too. They are kind of pricey. I didn't mention that. They are kind of pricey, but they literally look brand new still. And I washed these so many times. So even though they're a little on the high end price wise, they are so worth it because they don't get those little pill balls all over them. They wash really well, and they keep their shape. They are just amazing. So I highly recommend the Rosie Pope Seamless Nursing Camis. I want to move on to an accessory that I think is absolutely a must-have for nursing, and that is a Boppy pillow. These are amazing, especially if you are a first-time mom and it's your first time breastfeeding. They just are an open U like this, and they fit right around your waist, and they make breastfeeding so much more comfortable for you and for baby, especially in the early stages, your newborn stages, where the baby wants to nurse constantly. You're going to be sleep deprived, you're going to be exhausted, so having this pillow to help support the baby and to help just give you a little bit of a break from holding the baby so much, these pillows are amazing. I highly recommend them. They have so many different slip covers too, so you can get whatever print you want. This is just the print that I had when I had casein, so I just kept the same sleeve. But yeah, this is just the original Boppy. Highly recommend these. I left mine up at the NICU so that when I went up there to nurse Laney, I could use this with her, and it makes breastfeeding so much more comfortable for you and for baby. Whether you're breastfeeding or pumping, your nipples are going to be sore. I was more an exclusive pumper, so I really didn't think that my nipples were going to get sore, but they did. And the Lanisnoh, this is the HPA lanolin cream, so good. It's so thick, but it just coats your nips and really helps ease the chappedness and helps ease the soreness. There's a lot of different brands for the lanolin cream. I always want to call it something else, the lanolin cream. There's a bunch of different brands, but this is the one that I used with casein, and it's the one that I got again with Laney, and it was just really nice and really helped with the chapped, sore nipples. So I highly recommend you getting some lanolin cream, regardless if you're in exclusively nursing or pumping. It is still really important after birth while you're breastfeeding to take a prenatal vitamin. And the prenatal that I was taking was the Multi-Complete Prenatal Once Daily from the Honest Company. These have a nice vanilla flavor to them, and I just really liked them. I honestly, prenatal vitamin you take will do the job, but since I was getting the diaper bundle from the Honest Company, I decided to try their prenatal vitamins, and this is still halfway full because I didn't finish it before I stopped pumping, so I'm going to give the rest of the bottle to my sister. But I really liked these prenatal vitamins. They had a really nice aftertaste to them, because I know sometimes prenatal vitamins can have a really bad aftertaste, They did not make me sick. They didn't make me nauseous, none of that. So this is a really good prenatal vitamin if you are kind of wanting to start taking one, or if you are just wanting to get a new one. This one's really nice. And then another supplement that I was taking that I felt really helped with the quality of my milk was the Lactation Plus supplement, also from the Honest Company. I took these daily along with my prenatal vitamin, and I really feel like it helped me. I didn't take any kind of lactation supplement when I was breastfeeding and pumping for Kaysen, and I could really tell a difference this time around with the quality of my milk. So I really do think that these helped. I don't think that it's gimmicky at all. The key ingredients that it has in it is fenugreek, organic fennel, organic shatavari, probably mispronouncing that, milk thistle, and marshmallow. Not marshmallow, marshmallow. So, and I know that fenugreek is a really good supplement to take if you are nursing, because it really does help with milk production and milk quality and stuff like that. So I highly recommend a lactation supplement just to help keep the quality of your milk and help with milk production. This last thing I feel like may be a little bit controversial, but I, after pregnancy, enjoy a good glass of wine. But it's really hard to drink or have a glass every now and then when you're nursing, because you don't want it to affect your milk supply. So I purchased this, it's from the Upspring brand, and it's the Milk Screen alcohol testing strips, and these are amazing. These will tell you if you still have alcohol in your milk. The best time to have a drink, if you're going to when you're nursing, is right after baby eats. You don't necessarily have to pump and dump. This is something that I learned this time around. You don't necessarily have to pump and dump, because the alcohol will wear out of your system, and after a certain amount of time won't be in your milk anymore. But if you're really nervous about it like I was, you can take these alcohol test strips. All it takes is a little bit of your milk on the test strip, and it will tell you if there's alcohol in your milk or not. So every time that I would pump after I had a glass of wine, I would test the milk, and if it tested positive for alcohol, I would throw it out. And if it didn't, I was really happy about it. But I always made sure to watch when I had a drink, which I would have a drink and then pump like 3 to 4 hours later. And they say, based on the research that I did, is per one glass of wine or per one beer or whatever, the alcohol that you ingested will be out of your milk within 2 to 3 hours. So obviously, if you're going to have harder liquor or more drinks than that, you're going to want to wait a little bit longer. But regardless, I wouldn't go by time. I would use these guys, and they come with an expiration date on them, so you will know if they're actually good or not, because these do expire. So you can find these at Target, Babies R Us, Amazon, really anywhere. So I highly recommend these if you are wanting that lovely glass of wine after giving birth, but you are breastfeeding or pumping. These are literally just will ease your mind and will just save the day every time. So those are my breastfeeding and pumping essentials. These products just got me through my pumping journey and just made life a lot more easy and comfortable for me when I was nursing. Now, this isn't a product that I'm loving, but this is a tip that I really want to share with you guys that I wish I would have known about. If you are breastfeeding or exclusively pumping, beware before getting on birth control. Make sure the nurse or doctor you're speaking with knows that you are breastfeeding. My nurse that was prescribing me my birth control after my pregnancy asked if I was breastfeeding or formula feeding, and at the time I was pumping and supplementing with formula. All she heard was the formula, so she prescribed me with a regular birth control pill, and it dried me up like that, and that is why I'm no longer pumping. It was terrible. So make sure if you are breastfeeding or pumping that you make it clear to your nurse or your doctor that you are doing that, so that they prescribe you with the proper birth control. After I called them and let them know that I had dried up after they had prescribed me with the birth control pill, they prescribed me with the mini pill. And the mini pill is safe for breastfeeding. So if you're wanting to get on any form of birth control, I would ask about the mini pill, and I believe that there are a few other options, but you definitely want to speak with your gynecologist first so that you can get the best option for you. Honestly, I would not chance it again if I did it again, and I would just use condoms or use natural family planning and really track my ovulation. But I just wanted to throw that out there because I am no longer pumping due to birth control, and I was only on my birth control for 2 days before it dried me up completely. I still tried pumping for a week after that when I got on the mini pill, and my milk never came back. So that is why I'm no longer pumping, if you guys were wondering. So I really want to throw that out there in case anybody is not aware that birth control will dry you up. So that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any pumping or breastfeeding essentials that I didn't mention in this video, be sure to leave them in the comments down below so anyone that's watching this video can get more product recommendations and just things that are going to make their breastfeeding and pumping life a breeze. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys again very soon.